Greetings everyone. A little update. It's been 3 days since I've been animating, and like I have to say, like animating a fight scene is very exhausting. Oh my god, I don't know how much. No wonder like many people do not actually animate a fight scene, especially when it's a fight choreograph scene, because like especially with martial arts. Oh, the thing is completely exhausting. And it's only day 3 and I'm just animating around about like 1,000 frames, and I have to say, but you know what, I'm persevering. I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna do this particular animation and I'm gonna get it done, because like yeah, this is the longest blocking I've ever done in my entire life. It actually takes like 5 days.
Round 1. Fight!
Now, the blocking is gonna take like around about like 4 days, and then the refining is gonna take maybe 2 days or more, but like I'm not quite sure whether it's gonna take more. It might take more, but like I'm not quite actually sure about it. But I have to say, it's exhausting and my shoulders is aching. Animation has been like really a great deal when it comes to like my body, like I'm handling everything all out. But you know what, we love what we do, so we actually gonna keep on pushing and keep on making content. And I have to say, I have like learned so much in this particular animation challenge. I've learned so much. Like I've learned so much. Even like my rigs, I had to like also constantly like rebuild my rigs as well, which is like a problem and a half. It's like it takes a century and a half to actually do it, but like it was actually interesting to actually get to know what was wrong with my own rigs and fix it while still animating, and then stream it, and then also animating it, and then showcasing to people the blocking stage. And apparently many people do not actually understand what a blocking stage is, because like they constantly talk about like the golden pose. And there's no such thing when you like blocking, because like you're blocking the animation in order for you to have like pacing and understanding of how like poses work. And the funny thing is that like they don't understand that like when you're actually animating a fight scene, especially a choreographed fight scene, is that like you do not actually do like pose to pose only. You have to do a follow through and a pose to pose. So you can divide it into 3 in order for you to get like some nice arcs, so that like when you spline it, it becomes much more easier to work with. But like that's a different like it's a different like antithesis, a different like knowledge that you have to gain. You have to gain the experience in order for you to actually know how to actually block it properly or animate it properly, because like one thing that I've noticed in the industry is that not many people actually animate fight scenes. And that's very sad. That's very sad. But that actually gives me more respect of the people that actually work on like the 3D animation of King of Fighters, because they actually made like a great animation when it comes to it. And it's like 8 episodes and they're like 13 minutes, I think, the last time I checked. Yeah. And like the quality of animation that was done there, even though like it wouldn't actually suffice to be like the old pixel art that it used to be, but like the 3D one actually has like much more of an interesting flair towards it, because like you have to take into account the things that you used to do in 2D into 3D, and the simulations take much more longer, and the animation takes much more longer, and like there's less cheating in like animating in 3D than in 2D. Even though like there's a lot of cheating that you can actually do, especially when you're working with the cameras, because like you can ignore some other particular parts of the human body when it comes to like animation. But like, well, look at me rant. Okay, fair enough. So I'm just talking about like the progress that I'm actually doing with like the animation part of like this week's fight scene, which is taking extremely longer to do, but like yeah, that's my 2 cents off it, because like it's very exhausting to do. So thank you very much for listening to my rant. Peace.